Hi, today we're going to be making starfruit and pineapple jam. This here is a starfruit. We have a lot of starfruit here in South Florida. It's a type of citrus fruit. The texture is kind of a crisp texture, and it is also juicy. When you slice into it, it has 5 points just like a star. It tastes kind of maybe orangey and a hint of pineapple. I added 5 cups of roughly chopped starfruit, and I also seeded it once I chopped it up. I added 5 cups of sugar, half a can of crushed pineapple. That's a 20-ounce can right there. The other ingredients include the juice of 2 lemons, a teaspoon of grated lemon zest, about 2 teaspoons of lemon rind, 4 cloves, 2 cinnamon sticks, and 1 pack of pectin. I'm going to separate the mixture once the basic mixture is all boiled up. I'm going to separate them into 2 and make one as a pepper jelly. So I have 1 chopped jalapeno, 1 diced jalapeno with the seeds, and I'm going to add maybe 1 to 2 teaspoons of the crushed red pepper. Over here on the stove is the starfruit and sugar and the pineapple mixture. So you want to bring it to a hard boil, and once it reaches the hard boil, you let it boil for 1.5 minutes. On the hard boil, I think it's if when you're stirring it, it just continues to boil just like this is. So at this stage, I'm going to boil it like this for 1 minute and 25 seconds. And then we'll do the plate test. And I'll do that once we come back. I'm going to just let this finish boiling. All right, and also before the plate test, I'm going to go ahead, this is according to the recipe. I'm going to add the 2 cinnamon sticks and the 4 cloves. And I'm going to add the pectin. And we'll keep that boiling, and I'll demonstrate how we do the plate test once we get to that level. But I am adding the spices before, and just give that a stir. Okay, so this mixture has been simmering on a low heat, medium-low heat for 20 minutes. After I added the lemon juice and the pectin and the spices, we brought it up to that hard boil, which was just when it was all foamy, and then I lowered the heat to medium-low, and it's been simmering like this for about 20 minutes. And you just do it till the fruit kind of breaks up, and you can see that your mixture's thick. And I also, in this pot, I added the jalapeno and the crushed red pepper. All I did was spoon out. I used like 6 spoons. I tried to measure like half, and just put it in this pot so that the jalapeno had a chance to kind of cook down. So I added the jalapeno. It's just been cooking down on the low heat for maybe about 5 minutes. It probably could have done with more. And so that's the pepper one. And the plate test, just get a little bit of this is a full plate, a little bit of your jam, add it to the center, and just see how much it spreads, and if it stops spreading, it's done, and if you don't see like a lot of water ring around. So this is done. This is a good consistency for jam. I'll do another video on canning. I'll have someone that, cans well. He'll do a good explanation video. So these jars, they've been oiled, disinfected, and just been sitting in the simmering water until you got to keep them warm until you're ready to fill your jars. And then I'm going to bring it over here on a clean towel, and then with the jars, I'm going to turn them upside down and let them drain like that for 1 minute. So I'm going to go ahead and do that I'll probably be able to fill, I don't know, maybe about 5 jars, and we'll come back to see how it looks. Okay, these I drained them for 1 minute upside down, and with the oven mitt, protect your hand. I'll just show you how I'm going to fill these. Just fill the mixture. We're going to leave I guess a quarter, about that much from the the top. I mean, you want to leave some space. Is that like about an inch or a quarter of an inch? You just don't want it over full. So, yeah, I guess that's full enough. And then we're going to wipe the rim. You need to get everything off of the rim so that it could seal with the screw top. And then with a knife, just take a knife and go around the sides so that we can get any air out that's in there, so you don't, put the lid on when, get any air bubbles in there. You want to just get that out. So just a little turn. And this is one lid. Put that on. And just screw it on. And this is my pepper jelly. So it looks like I got about 2 cans of the pepper jelly. And once we're done here, I'm going to finish filling all of these jars, and we're going to put this back into the big pot of water, and we're going to boil this to make sure we killed all any bacteria on there. Okay, so after I filled these jars, I put them all back in the pot the water was still at a simmer. I brought it up to a boil, and I boiled it for 10 minutes, and that's to kill any bacteria or any kind of microorganisms. So I boiled it for a full 10 minutes. I took them out and just placed them on here so that they can cool. And then the seal, you just got to listen. I'm not sure how long it'll take, but you just got to listen for the pop. And if your jar is sealed correctly, you'll also see the center it'll be pressed in. And if it's pressed in, it's good for 6 months. And if you if you still have kind of a rounded top, you have to put it in the fridge and use it within 2 weeks. So I ended up with 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this little half of a jar. These are still kind of warm right now. So I hope you enjoyed watching how to make the starfruit and pineapple jam, and I will be uploading a canning education video shortly. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe.